Hello everyone, Carlos Flores back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, if you have a topic, if you have a suggestion, if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram, on X, and on Threads. You can type in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about depression, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we've been talking about different balances, right? And we talked about adding a fourth one. So, the first one is, right, mental balance, right? Mind balance, body balance, right? Emotional balance. And the fourth one is spiritual balance. And then we talked about you defining what spirituality means to you, because it could mean a different ways. It's not just about religion, but it could include religion. But at the same time, you get to define what spirituality means to you. And so, talking about depression is kind of hard because it's something that slows us down. It's something that as human beings, we tend to isolate from other people whenever we feel this way. We tend to not talk to people. And on top of that, males tend to be even more extreme, tend to be even worse. They sometimes work themselves until they're pooped, until they're tired. And it's because they don't want to feel those negative feelings. They don't want to feel like they're down. They don't want to feel like they're not productive. Remember, a lot of us as males, we tend to be we tend to look at ourselves as providers. And so sometimes when we can't provide, it's hard. And then we go down and then we become depressed. But for all of us, male, female, any person that feels like they're down or like they're depressed or that they can't go on or they can't get out of bed, what I would recommend is for you to connect with your support system. That's one of the things that you need to do. Your support system is there to help you. Your support system is there to guide you and give you their perspective from what they're seeing of you, what they're seeing about your life. As we isolate ourselves when we're depressed, we tend to let go of those ties, those communication that we usually do when we're okay, right? Why don't we, why is it that when we're okay, we're communicating with our support system? But when we're not, we tend to isolate a little bit more and we tend to not talk to them as much as we should be. That's a time where our support system is supposed to be helping us. Our support system is supposed to be listening to us, right? And so again, when we feel down, when we feel hopeless, when we feel like life is just kicking our butts, need help. Some people, again, do the activities that you love doing to focus your mind, right? Do something physical. To focus your body, do something mental. To focus your emotions, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to immerse yourself in an activity. Immerse yourself in something that you love doing, that you enjoy it. For me, it's like music, it's professional wrestling. You know that, right? I've said it before. And it's a lot of different activities, different TV shows, different ways of looking at things. And so, again, immerse yourself in those activities. It would be nice, though, if you had a little bit of everything. If you did a little bit of movement, if you did a little bit of focusing in your mind, if you did a little bit of, laughing, enjoying life, looking at things from a positive perspective, right? And then on top of all of that, bring in your support system, because they will help you look at you and say, this is what I think you need to do in order to get past this. Depression is a spectrum. We go from the mild, right, to the severe one. And sometimes with the severe one, there comes other things like post-traumatic stress disorder. If you had something happen, right? Like with me, I have PTSD. I have post-traumatic stress disorder. It is what it is, right? I have dealt with war when I was little. I have dealt with, trying to fit in a new culture, trying to fit in, trying to be somebody who I'm not. And I've gotten to the point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm 50 years old. I'm not gonna I mean, I will be respectful. I will help people out. I will do things like these videos, ladies and gentlemen. They're not going to be flashy. They're not going to have lights. They're not going to be people like moving. I mean, there's going to be some funny videos that I do. There's going to be places where we go visit that I want to share with you. But other than that, this is going to be simple. It's back on basics, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is what back on basics to me. That's what it means to me. It's just basic stuff. And so, I mean, but depression is hard. I went through, and from time to time, I tend to go there. I went through a depressive state of mind when my dad passed away. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's been over a year, and I miss him a lot, it's, for me, family is everything. And so I want to be able to connect. And I know that I connect with my mom. I connect with my brother. I mean, I should connect more. And so, but sometimes, life just gets busy. So stop life for a little bit and connect and talk, or do video chat, or do whatever it is. If if your family's in another country, ladies and gentlemen, hey, WhatsApp. It's free. You just need to I mean, you can make free calls from WhatsApp, unlimited calls. Boy, I mean, I'm trying to not become a commercial, but it is a tool for you to talk to your families. It is something that is free. I mean, all you have to do is you have to stay within range of Wi-Fi or some type of internet. I mean, again, let's talk about those things. I mean, those are the things that we need. With technology being the way that it is today, we can connect with people that sometimes we couldn't see before, that sometimes we had to pay for an hour. I mean, my parents had to pay a lot of money. My mom had to pay a lot of money calling from El Salvador to the United States, and she would only be able to talk to my dad for a few minutes because guess what? It cost money. We didn't have the money to do that. And on top of that, my dad needed to be at a certain time, at a certain place, because phone lines were connected to the wall, were connected to the poles. And so, again, right? Be grateful that you're in an environment where you can pick up your cell phone and you can call somebody. You can voicemail somebody. You can voice video, or you can video call somebody. You can FaceTime somebody if you have certain kind of phones, right? You can use WhatsApp. There's other apps that you can use to reach out throughout the world. For me, WhatsApp, it's easy. I mean, I'm not doing a commercial. I'm not getting paid for this. All I'm saying is WhatsApp is a vehicle that you need to make sure that you're utilizing if you have somebody abroad, if you have somebody in another country. And so again, don't be alone. Don't sit just by yourself. You gotta get out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you feel like if you're feeling down, you gotta get out there. You gotta talk to people. Don't get in your head, because if you get in your head, then you won't be able to get out. This is the opposite of what I've been talking about. This is not the time. When you're feeling down, when you feel like self-doubt, it's not the time to sit in a room quiet. It's a time for you to get out there and interact with people, so that way you can see what the world is doing, what the world is dealing with, what's happening around you. And that can motivate you to move forward and do the things that you want to do. Look, life is not a straight line. Your success is not a straight line. You're going to have to adapt, right? It's what's been happening to me. That's the reason why I'm so adamant about you have to course correct, because sometimes, I say move forward, but moving forward can have wiggle room. It can go a little bit around. It can go over. It can go under something. I mean, be able to adapt. And if you need to, talk to a professional. Talk to somebody that is able to relate to you and it's able to kind of summarize things that you're saying, or talk to your doctor, talk to somebody that is willing to listen and at the same time give you the professional opinion. And you can actually connect with me as well. I mean, I can help you out. If you have, remember, connect with me on social media outlets. You can send me a private message. You don't have to send it via social media. You can send it via social media, but via private message, and I'll be able to help you. I can guide you. I mean, I don't guarantee things, but I can listen and I can relate and I can see where you can course correct. I remember I'm part of your support system. Remember that. And so when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, you sometimes we just don't want to do anything. We're so lonely that we feel like we're alone, but yet in the next room there's people that are willing to help you if they knew that you were feeling that way. So again, get up, do something, go talk to somebody, right? Mingle with whomever you find that is your support system. So subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Again, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling hopeless or helpless, talk to somebody. Talk to your support system. Back on Basics.